Hey everyone, it's Lara Rockefeller with Mortgages Made Easy, powered by Premier Mortgage Center. And I'm going to talk a little bit today about some tips for anyone applying for a new mortgage, whether that's to do as a purchase, you're going to buy a new property, you're buying a rental property, or even if you're just doing a refinance or switching your mortgage. There's a few things that you should keep in mind. The number one is please do not apply for any other loans, any other credit cards during this time. So don't go out and buy a new car or lease a boat or anything like that until we have everything squared away, the commitment is signed, and you are I would even say until you've made your first mortgage payment. The reason for this is when you take out extra credit, it goes against how much you are allowed to borrow. So there is ratios that we need to stick within. So by going out and doing extra payments, you're going to mess up those ratios. We've had clients in the past where they've gone to put an offer in on a house, everything's been great, and then they decided they were going to go buy a new car to celebrate. Well, what happened was that car payment went against their mortgage payments and they actually didn't qualify for their new house they had just put an offer on. So please don't do anything like that. Also, do not make any changes to your job. I know that kind of sounds like a basic one, but you'd be surprised about how many people do stuff like that. So I know sometimes things are out of your control. If that is out of your control, obviously let your mortgage agent know right away if something happens. But yes, please do not try to make any changes to your employment. And then also make sure you're still making your monthly obligations. So even if you're doing a refinance to pay off some debt, please keep making those payments until everything is finalized. So keep making the minimum credit card payments, keep making your car payments, and obviously your mortgage payments. Really important. You don't want to make a ding on your credit report. And then lastly, something to think about too is just closing costs are not cheap. So keep that in mind when you are thinking about buying a new house. Is you need to keep in mind closing costs, which is your lawyer, if you're buying a house, land transfer tax, and if you're doing a refinance, your penalty. So make sure you're thinking of all those things, okay? So just a few helpful tips to make, well, my life easier and in the long run, your life easier, okay? Thanks so much. If you have any questions for me, please shoot me an email and we'll talk soon. Okay, bye.